Salve Regina, Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. It happened that there was a man full of leprosy in one of the towns where Jesus was. And when he saw Jesus, he fell prostrate, pleaded with him, and said, "Lord, if you wish, you can make me clean." Jesus stretched out his hand, touched him, and said, "I do will it. Be made clean." And the leprosy left him immediately. Then he ordered him not to tell anyone. "But go, show yourself to the priest, and offer for your cleansing what Moses prescribed. That will be proof for them." The report about him spread all the more, and great crowds assembled to listen to him and to be cured of their ailments. But he would withdraw to deserted places to pray. The Gospel of the Lord.
Among the Gospels, Luke is probably the most prolific in revealing what it is to pray. In this particular case, with this leper, and here we're in the days of the Epiphany. And the Epiphany days call us to pray in communion with Jesus. That's right, not just praying to him, but praying in union with him. The Word made flesh, as the three wise men came and said, "Let us adore him." And this is our task in prayer. It begins with adoring Jesus. We mistakenly begin prayer by asking Jesus for things. But in this passage with the leper, you see something different. The leper begins by doing everything about Jesus. He had a need to make his flesh and his humanity clean. And so, aren't we all in need of such a thing? But we don't start by saying, "Please heal me." Instead, the leper, we're told, fell prostrate. In other words, the first thing he did was honor God. Didn't ask for anything. He honored God. And like the wise men, in adoration and humility, there's a submission to the Lord in that. In other words, the leper is with actions, literally telling Jesus, "I'm in your hands. I adore you. No matter how this goes, I love Jesus." And so this prayer begins with attention to Jesus and not me. Him, not me. And so the leper pleads. Now it comes time. He's given honor and worship to Jesus. So now he pleads. He makes a plea from his heart. It's something that's coming directly from the heart, like the inner self of himself. He places his desire before God. This is what I would like. Can we do this? Can you do this? And then he recognizes in the passage Jesus as Lord. This is reverence and recognition of Jesus' divinity and his authority. Something that in prayer we must always cherish, that Jesus is Lord. He's the boss. Reverence, I care for him. I'm polite. Recognition of his divinity. He's God and I'm not. And I submit to his authority. And then Jesus says to him, if you wish. The leper trusts in Jesus and the divine will for the answer to his prayers. It's all in Jesus' hands. He makes a simple request and he lets Jesus take care of it, no matter what the outcome is. You can make me clean, he says. You can make me clean. He has hope. Hope isn't a maybe. Hope is an unseen fact. It's not something that might happen. It's an unseen fact. And so this leper has an understanding that Jesus is going to do something that will help him, but he doesn't know exactly what. So he's patient and hopeful. Jesus stretches out his hand. Jesus is literally touching him. Divinity is touching humanity. He's touching what is unclean. Jesus loves us so much, he even digs into our squalor and touches him. Jesus touches his flesh. To flesh and blood coming from Jesus, touches the soul and the divinity. Jesus is ushering in the healing. This is the effect of the Eucharist, isn't it? When the flesh of Jesus, which is in the Eucharist, the flesh of Jesus touches us. The effects of the Eucharist is always medicinal and always healing, although we don't know and see it completely all the time. As it is received with faith, hope, and love, the love of God, we trust in God as he touches us with his flesh and blood, body, soul, and divinity with the Eucharist. Then Jesus says here, I will do it. I'm going to touch you. I will do it, be made clean. Yes, Jesus in his humanity cleanses us with his divinity in the gift of the Holy Eucharist, which is the apex of all prayers.
Regina Caeli,